It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war. Hey there, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Allie.
Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Allie. My name is ATM Tik.
Hi.
We out here in Kensington today.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself, Allie. How was growing up for you?
It was pretty good. I grew up like near Gettysburg and stuff.
Okay.
I was adopted. I had a fairly good life. Went to private schools.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good life. I'm spoiled.
You were spoiled?
Mm.
Okay, so growing up was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about now? How's life now, Allie?
My life is definitely different, but I've learned a lot of different lessons being all over. I've lived in a lot of different places. You know, my dad passed away, so when that happened, that's how I kind of got stuck out here. Well, I allowed myself to be stuck out here. So, but I'm at this point now where, you know, I do art now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like to encourage people. I go to this drop-in center, the Teen and Adult Challenge on Frankfurt and Allegheny. I like to try to encourage people to get ready for some programs or get their detox plans together and then go from there. I enjoy doing that, actually.
That's what's up. It's great to know, actually.
Yeah.
How did you find Kensington, Allie?
So I was in Philly for like 6 years before I started coming down here, and I was dating this guy that he actually just passed away in July, but he had brought me down here from West Philly because I was going through a lot in West Philly, and I needed to get away from that area. And he was in Ready, Willing, and Able, actually. So he had a friend that lived down here that I started staying with, and then I don't know, that's how I ended up down here. So it was definitely different. You heard about KNA, but like being here is a totally different game. So, yeah.
Are you battling any substances at the moment, Allie?
No.
You know, being out here in Kensington?
No, not anymore.
Nothing at all?
No. I like to tell people, like, more or less, I wasn't really addicted to the drugs. That was just part of being down here for me personally. I was trying to heal from my dad passing away, and I didn't want to show up every day as me. I wanted to be able to, like, being like, you know, in my room for like 3 days without anybody like saying anything about it, or just like, you know, being able to not, you know, be myself for a while, and then that's how I healed. And nobody wanted or needed anything from me down here, and that ultimately was what I was addicted to.
Wow.
The drugs kind of came with it, but that's not why I think I was down here. I just needed to get past the whole, you know, losing my best friend thing with my dad.
Which was your dad?
Yeah, so it was hard.
Is this your adopted father?
Yeah, that's my dad, though.
Okay.
I was adopted.
It's your dad, I know.
Yeah, I was adopted when I was 1.5.
Wow.
I actually just passed my anniversary on the 11th of October.
You ever thought about meeting your birth parents, though?
No, I have older brothers too. We're from different families. We all feel the same. We don't feel like we're missing out on anything. My parents did everything for us, so I never felt adopted, not one time. Me and my brothers feel the same ways. So very fortunate. Very fortunate. So,
Okay.
yeah.
How do you avoid, you know, the drugs and stuff out here, you know, with you being around it? Like, how do you just say no? How do you know?
Honestly, I've always kind of been around, like, the partying scene. But when I was younger, I was always the one, like, throwing the parties, or, like, I was the designated driver.
Okay.
So it was always kind of one of those things. But down here, I mean, it wasn't easy to say no all the time, but I've always had rules for myself to where like I never like really felt a withdrawal. But,
Who's the brother next to you? Is that your man or something?
Yo, Dom.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, that's my bestie.
Oh, that's your best friend?
Yeah, one of them.
All right.
Yeah, he's cool. I know a lot
What's
of
your ethnic
people.
background? You give like either Hispanic or Asian descent, like
Filipino.
you Filipino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You ever thought about going to the Philippines visiting?
Not really, no. Hey, buddy. Hey, you're awake.
Was you born in the Philippines?
I was born in Manila.
Okay. Manila.
Yeah.
One of my friends actually is from Manila.
Do I look like your friend?
No, I'm not saying you look like him.
No.
But you do.
I get Cambodian a lot.
Cambodian, yeah. I thought I would have thought that just because there's a lot of Cambodians in Philly.
I like to be the only one.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you got any Filipino friends?
I'm not gonna lie, I like to be the only Asian around.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it at all, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't have any other Filipino friends.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Prince and ATM, man.
But
So how do you cope with depression?
depression, that's a good one. So my depression, I got therapy and I learned what kind of PTSD and trauma I have, because there's specific ones, and when I learned that there's specific types of trauma and PTSD, and to be able to know what it is so you can move forward in a way that's healing, I learned that art is big for me. My alone time is big for me. I started going down to Center City when I started getting more out of my healing and getting back to my like old self and stuff. So my art, I've been drawing for about a year now, so
Okay, that's what's up.
yeah, it's definitely saved my life for sure. Yeah. But
Any other ways you cope? Are you a social creature?
very much
Very?
so. I like to interact with so many different types of people, and especially being down here, I've heard so many different stories, and to the point where like I don't see zombies, I see like strength. And sometimes places they'll teach you how to party, they don't teach you how to stop. But I encourage people that if they want to go, to detox, I'll go sit in the hospitals with them. I don't have anything better to do. I think it's take a chance on yourself, especially out here. But I like to encourage people and, kind of give them a little bit of support where there's none out here, not a lot of support out here, So I enjoy that.
Okay, I could dig it. Do you have a place to call home?
Like right now, I'm working towards getting myself back to Texas right now, but I want to make sure that I'm like mentally okay and ready. Cause
Is that where you're from in the States, Texas?
no, I came up from Texas, Philly, but I grew up around Gettysburg, like Shippensburg area. So,
I know where that's at.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. But Texas, I jumped in my car one day and I just drove down there, didn't tell
Down
anybody.
there and bounce, right?
Bro, it's the best decision of my life. And that's
that.
why I encourage people to take a chance on yourself and just learn yourself. Do something without anybody knowing that you're doing it. And I guarantee you, like, everything will still be here if you don't like it. But make goals for yourself.
Yeah, no, you're right. Set goals for yourself and challenge yourself. How are you, how you making your money day to day to support, your everyday living?
So right now, I don't really need any money, I guess, but I'm getting back to the idea of working. I usually work 2 jobs at a time, but right now, I just help people out, and whatever they need, they'll usually call me, and I'll just go help them clean up or, stuff like that. But as far as anything else, like I get help from the drop-in center with the housing, like I'm working on that. And, that's opened up a lot of doors for me being able to help others, but you know, I'm starting to move in the directions that I feel like I'm supposed to. So I don't really like have an idea. Right now I'm going with the flow but working towards the goals like my housing but like ultimately I want to be in Texas, so it's kind of hard to like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allie, I want to thank you for your time. Please take care of yourself.
Me too.
You know? Any last words? Anything you want to say?
No. I mean, you know, just.
One more question before we wrap it up.
Yeah,
Do you have any
yeah.
kids?
I don't have kids.
No kids? Okay. Well, we gone. Deuces. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home. It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war.